Hi everyone, I'm Brenda. We're about to get down and work our lower body. I've planned some amazing exercises for you to tone up below the belt, and we're going to finish off with a nice dose of core training. So let's get moving. Marching right leg. Start by throwing those shoulders down and back, chin parallel to the floor, float your ears right over your shoulders. Start to animate your toes. Let's get some movement in your feet. Use your arms, just let the blood start to flow. Take some nice slow deep breaths. In 4, we're going to take 4 steps to your right. Let's step. 4 steps. 3. Single step side to side. 4. Keep shoulders stacked over those hips, toes forward. 4 to the left. 3, 2. Single steps. Let's just start to add an arm. Ready. Shoulder roll right, elbow, reach, double arm. Single steps, thumbs out, thumbs in. Other way, add a shoulder and elbow, reach, double arm, thumbs in, thumbs out. Start to play in the spine a little bit. Here we go. Shoulder, elbow, arm, doubles, thumbs out. A little bit more flexion and extension in your spine. Doubles. We're going to do one more set. Ready? Travel, shoulder, elbow, arm, double reach. Thumbs out, thumbs in, nice and big. Again, shoulder, elbow, arm, doubles, thumbs out. Now we're going to do the same movement, but we're going to pop that knee up. So start to drive the knee up, and then wide, low, like a speed skate movement. Here we go, other side. So we're trying to warm up that lower body really, really well. Take it down and travel like you're gliding on skates. High knees, pump the arms. Bring it down, nice and low and wide. Bigger if you're ready for it. Take it up. 4, 3, and down low. Okay, we've got one more set the same. Here we go. 4, 3, right up to your chest. Down low. Knees, toes, hips forward. And 4, 3, nice and low. Now we're going to hold here. Feet wide, single side lunge. Okay, you can place your hands on your thighs, toes forward. If you like, you can turn them out slightly. Push your hips back, drive your inner thighs to the floor. In 4, we're going to do 3 and step in and repeat on the other side. Here we go. 3, in and over. 3, so drop those inner thighs towards the floor. Watch that your knees are not buckling in. Swing your hips back, keep your shoulders pulled down your back. Keep going. All right, over we go. Drive it down. And 2 more, 1 each side. 3, 2, push and switch. Okay, now we're going to take 1. 1 to the right, 1 to the left. Now if you can, bring your fingertips to either your knee, keeping your spine long, or your shin, keeping your head up, or your toes. You've got another 8, so if you can, take it low. So in the workout today, you can choose to use just your body weight, 4 more, or you can add a weight or a jug of milk, squat. Swing the hips back. So I'm also going to be using a glider, and for that segment, a towel will do. So I'm just shifting my weight back into my hips, untucking my tailbone. I'm going to slow that down. Down you go, reach the arms up, stand. Breathe out. And again, so we're going to keep the long neck, reach the hips back, shift your weight into your heels, but keep some weight on your toes through that tripod, singles. Reach, try to straighten your arms. Open up, feel it in the back of the shoulders. 4 more. 2 more, so we should be feeling heat in our body. Let's lengthen the arms and continue. All right, use your arms as weight. Don't stop. Perfect, you have 4 more. Now after 4, keep those arms back if you can. If you need to drop them, go ahead. We're gonna do some knee lifts. Prepare. Right knee, left knee, pull. All right, let's keep the shoulders down, keep the spine neutral. Hug the navel to your spine. Nice and big. Last 4. Now reach the heel and open up the hips. Try to lift them high. Last 4. Now take it behind you, foot, opposite hand, foot. Last 4, we're wide stance. We're going to go into a 2 count turned out squat. Okay, so watch for the knees buckling. Please leave that out. Direct them in the line of your toes. Sit back into your hips. Think about loading the heels on the release up. Singles, let's go. As you come up, squeeze your glutes and engage your inner thighs as you rise. 4 more. Breathe. 2 more. Squeeze nice and strong. Now you're going to pulse. 3, 2, stand. On the pulse, I want you to open your arms. That's it. Stand and reach. Shoulder blades together. If you feel you can, go a little deeper. It's up to you how deep you take this. Let's do a few more. Breathe. Last 2. After 1, I want you to bring your feet forward. Squat 3, pulse, right knee up. Squat 3, pulse, hips back, left knee up. As you come up, you're going to take your opposite elbow to that knee. Starting to add some rotation, engaging your core. Do that again, deeper if you can, shoulders back. Lift and twist, 1 more. Now we'll do a single squat and twist. Down and up, down and up. As your spine allows, and if it's okay for you, you're going to add a little bit more rotation. Think about pulling back. It should feel really good. Single knee twists. All right. So you can leave the rotation out and just lift the knee if you need to, but try to get active in your center. Breathe. Last 4, we're going to isolate one side. Right knee, please. 4. Bend your base knee. When I change speed, you don't have to. Stay here if you like. Ready? Tempo up. Body weight shifts into that left leg. In 4, alternate side to side. Rotate. Or not, but you're going to make it as big as your body says yes to today. Ready? Slowly left side. Rotate. Bend your base. Neck long. Deep breath. Set tempo up if you're ready. If not, stay slow. Show me that right shoulder in the middle of the body. Feel it. Alternate. So bigger with that rotation. If your body says yes, it should feel amazing. Right knee, 4. 2 more. Ready? Tempo up if you're ready. Bend the base. 8, 7. Last 4. And center, knees up. We're going to do a small, very, very small drop of our rib cage as we draw the navel in. We're going to keep the arms quiet and focus on really engaging the core. Perfect. Don't change it yet. Try to find that intensity here very gently. No jarring. Get ready for the other side. Alternate. All right, so feet are a little wider here. Bigger rotation as your body is ready for it. Slow left, 4. And 2 more. After 1, keep the weight in your base leg. If you're ready, tempo up. If you're not, you know the rules. Just take on what you can today. 3 more. Center, little ones. So I'm taking my spine and doing a very small little flexion, bringing the ribs to my hips. And each time I do it, I pull my navel in. I'm zipping up the pelvic floor. 4 more. 3, 2, back to your narrow squats. Shift. Perfect. Deep breath. The heat in your body should be rising rapidly. Okay, pulse 3. Knee right. Pulse 3. We're going to do the right leg again. Okay, we have 2 more. Get ready, 1 more. Next movement, the right leg goes behind you. Pulse lunge, knee over the ankle, back knee under the hip, forward. Tap or lift the knee. 3. Tap or lift. On the lift, load through your heel. Really engage the posterior chain. Get ready to take this into a forward lunge. Heel strike, knee over the ankle, push off the heel and knee. Or tap the floor. 2 more. I'm not sure about my balance today, so I might be cheating and touching. Let's go to the other side. Stay here. Squat 3. We're heading to the lift, up. We have 4 reps. Load back into your hips and untuck your tailbone. Lengthen through the crown of your head. We have one more. All right, so next up, we take that leg behind. 3, 2, 1. Again. Stack the knee over the ankle, shoulders over the hips, your back knee is bent, your back heel is off the floor. Loading through that right leg as you lift. Forward, heel strike left. Knee over the ankle, do a quick check, push off. So if you like, you can keep that toe down as I did before, or lift it up. One more. All right, back to your squats. 4 squats. Okay, as mentioned, if you're up to it, and if you have access, you're now going to go and quickly grab one dumbbell that's fairly substantial. I'm going to go back here. I've got my equipment ready to go. Okay, so we'll start out with it in our left hand. So you've already rehearsed the pattern. Basically, we're going to be doing a lot of forward and back lunges, loading unilaterally. Squat 3. So remember, we just did this. Right knee up. So the weight is in your left. You're loading more through your left side. Make sure your core is active. You're not tipping over. You're trying to keep your ribs and hips neutral. Reverse we go. Already learned it. Tap or knee. Breathe. We have 2 more, so focusing on the left leg doing the work. After 1 more, we take our forward step with our right. Here we go. Heel strike. 3. Push back. 3 more. Now, from this point on, we're only going to do forward and back and not go to our squat. So these are forward and back lunges. Get ready. Step back with your right. Pulse 3. Pick it up. Follow through to the front. Good. Push off. Follow through to the back. There's some balance required. It may not be pretty every time. Just do your best. Take the pulsing out. So lunge and lunge. So if you feel this is enough, stick with it. If you're ready for more, turn your dumbbell down and touch the floor. If that's not quite enough for you, take the dumbbell, place it. Don't drop it. Pick it up. Heads up. Breathe. So I'm trying to keep my chest lifted as I lower my hips, keeping my spine straight as I come down. Doing a little bit of flexion at the bottom there. Couple more. Remember, the option is to keep it in your hand or not use any dumbbell at all. Stay here. Squats. Stay with me here. So the next movement's coming. It's alternating lunges. We're going to start slow. We're going to do a swing with the dumbbell or no weight if you like. Right leg back and switch as you take it forward. Other leg. Now, you're starting just with getting the movement. Breathe. All right, so if you're feeling good about it, singles, you're going to swing that dumbbell back as far as you can. Once you've figured out that part, see if you can load the hip more. Heads up. Keep going. If you're having one of those fantastic days, you might want to let it go. Take a small little risk with that dumbbell. Maybe not in your living room. Keep going. Last 4, 3, 2, 1. Goblet squats, wide toes. So sumo position. Okay, we're going to go down. We're going to keep the chest up. Check out my knees. Right over my ankles. As in the warm-up, when we did the wide squats, I want you to squeeze your inner thighs. Drop a little deeper. Breathe. You have 2 more reps. Inner thigh squeeze coming up. Drag them into play here. Okay, you're going to place that dumbbell in your left hand, right on thigh, back straight. Okay, we're doing a drop in 4. Ready? Transfer the dumbbell. You can place your hand on your thigh. Now you can also, instead of dropping the dumbbell, you can just touch it and switch. I'll leave that up to you. Drop and switch. Back strong. Drop and switch. Keeping your head high. Drop and switch. Hopefully your quads, your thighs are really working. 2s, here we go. Pick it up and drop it. So the key here is You're getting real low. Your back is strong. Your weight is in your heels a little bit more than your toes. After 2 more, you're coming up. Get ready. Take it in your hands, stand up, bring the legs in and shake it off. Take a deep breath. All right, hopefully you feel that. Bring it now to your right. We have to do the other side. Toes forward, prepare. So, 3 count pulse. Okay, left. Breathe. 2 more repetitions, the same. So this is the last time we're going to do these lunges for now. We're going to head in to the reverse lunge pattern back. 3. Lift, and again. 3. Press through the heel and lift. So we have 2 more. Lift, 1 more. And now we're heading to our forward step. Right is loading, then left is loaded. Push back. Okay, you can keep the toe touching if your balance starts to go off. 1 more. Now we don't add the squats anymore. Here we go. Backwards. 3, 2, lift, follow through. Push. And deepen it if you can. 1 more. So the next movement, no pulses. Here we go. Back it up, follow through. Drop. So again, keep the weight where it is, or join me, tip it down and move towards the floor. It's always your choice. If you're having a particularly good day, bring it to the floor. Take it back. Pick it up. Reverse. Press it down. At any time, you can always keep that dumbbell in your hand or leave it on the floor completely. Keep going. Heads up. Last 2 repetitions. Hopefully you're starting to feel the legs working hard and the gluteals. Grab it and goblet squats. Take it down. All right, toes out. Shift the hips back slightly. I want you to focus on depth. We're going to focus on coming up instead of going down. Focus on there. As you rise, inner thighs squeeze. Glutes, turn them on. Breath. 1 more rep. Okay, right hand takes the dumbbell, hand on. You can leave it all away if you like. 8 times. Get ready. Set. Down it goes. Switch arms. Back strong. Let the legs do the work for you and your core. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, down it goes. Just like in bowling, no lofting that ball. You want to quietly take that dumbbell down. Put it on the ground. No crashing. 2s. 1, 2. Keep going. Head stays above your heart. Options are to not touch the ground and just alternate arms or hold it with both arms. Last one, and pick it up. Stand in, shake out the legs. Breath. On in, grasp. Any dumbbell will do. You can use soup can idea if you have nothing else available to you. 2 count squat reach. The legs are fairly narrow. All right, now, you may find this dumbbell is just too much. And I understand, because it may be too much for me today too. I'm gonna find out. So as we go through, we're going back to the rehearsal we did earlier with our upper body in this squat. So if you're ready to join me, we're gonna start to take the arms up. And if not, put the dumbbell down or leave them lower. Here we go. Lift. Stand. Breathe out. Stand. Shift your hips back. Weight in the heels. Now you might notice as soon as you add that lift, even if it's not really high, you're going to engage your core. Try not to lose the neck, so we keep the shoulders down. Don't stop. After 2 more, we're going to do some chops and go into some floating movements, some figure 8s. Stay here, chops. 3, 2, lift. 3, 2, lift. Give me some good energy. Now, if you're having another day that's particularly good, add a little bit of a lift. off the floor. Breathe, soft cushioned landings. One more. Okay. Step in right from left to right. Tighten your core. This is an anti-rotation move. Your body's not doing a lot of movement, just your arms. You're gonna feel it in your core. You're gonna protect your spine. Open, right, circle, 7 more. It can be a small circle. Drop at the bottom. Bigger is great, but if it's not for you today, leave it out. 1 more. Okay, step in left, right to left. Chop. Soft knees. Gently zip up the pelvic floor. Hug the navel in. You have 4 more. 3. In 2, you're gonna step out with your left. Ready? Step out, around. As big as it allows today. As always, each day is a new day. You have 4 more. Breathe. 2 to go. Get ready. Step in with your right. Chop. 4. 3. So your body's not doing a lot of moving, just your arms. Step out right, circles. 3 more. Last 2. Big as you can. In from right to left. 4 reps. Try to pull that elbow back on the left side. 1 more. Step to your left. 4 circles. Okay, we're gonna cut it in half one more time. Step in, 2 chops to the right. Step to the right. 2, 1. Chop. Step out to your left. 2, 1 more, same. Right side. 2 nice strong chops. Step right, circle. Step in and to your left hip. Ready, step out to your left, 2 circles. Now I want you to hold this position. Turn it to the right once. Swoop switch. See if you can add an element of speed. If not, keep it slow. Breathe. 2 more. Okay, now slightly turn the toes forward, shoulders down, soften the knees, shift your hips back. Push the weight load right in front of your navel. So we're gonna do a 2 count squat. Get ready, shoulders down. Reaching squat, hold. Stay there, lift slowly. Circle away, brace the core. Further away is gonna be harder on your core. 2 more. Down we go. Hold deeper. Slowly up, keep the arms if you can, push through the heels. Circle over, tight core. Last 2, last 1, and we're going down. Hold, slowly up. Take it from under, out, under and out. 2 more, we have 1 more to go. Ready? Drop and stay. Circle under as you come up slowly. 4, 3, 2, 1. Almost done. Wider stance, plie position, drop. Press. Deeper if you can. Shoulders down. Lengthen the arms. Okay? And now give me a push. Press. Deeper with each pulse. Final set of 8. Feel those quadriceps. Work them hard. Inner thighs engaged. In 4, 3, 2. Step in. Shake it out. Taking that dumbbell, placing it aside. Either grab a towel or a glider. Pull out your mat for later. All right, we're gonna get a mat for later. I'm gonna grab mine. I'd like you to take your water break quickly, and we'll return for a little bit of standing and then finishing off on the floor. All right, so we're gonna finish off the standing segment quickly. We're starting with our right foot under the glider. Alrighty, take your time. Shoulders down the back. We're gonna start with a 2 count squat, right heel up. Okay, 1 more time. Shift your weight through your left hip. Set, take it down, transfer it out. All the weight stays on your left, stand. Down. One more, or two more actually. So keep the weight back in your hip more than in your knee. Now let's change that to a single glider lunge side. So weight is always shifting back into your glutes and up the posterior chain. You have 4 more. So a towel works fantastic. Obviously on a carpet, not so well though. Okay, take it down and tuck. Stand up, 3 reps to go. Hopefully you're starting to really notice that left leg. We have 1 more repetition. Okay, now we're gonna take that leg on a diagonal back, 4 repetitions. Keep the knee over the ankle, push the hip back. Add your tuck. Breathe. 3 more, stay down, 1, and then lift. 2 more. Okay, you have 1 to go. Down and up, and then in. Now, slowly reverse it to the back and in. Balance required. Soft knee, front knee over ankle. So you have 2 more. All right, last repetition. Okay, your back leg stays back there. So we go back and in, 7 reps to go. Keep the weight in your left hip. 4 more. 3. Last 2 and 1. All right, transfer to a curtsy cross. Keep your knee over your ankle and up. Okay, keep your shoulders over your hips. Watch the knee doesn't wobble or wander. 2 more. Get knee nice and deep in that hip. All right, gang, coming back to stay. Hold. Shoulders over the hips. Weight bearing more into your front leg. Tiny little presses. 8, 7, 6, in 4, in 3, 2, step in and switch legs. That leg should be happy to be done with. All right, transfer to your left foot. Warm up set, down we go. Lift the heel and stand. Lift. And now on that lift, we go side. All the weight stays on your right, shoulders back. Okay, now we'll do our 8 single reps. 8. Load that right hip. Keep the knee steady. 4 to go. Last 2. Final. Add your tuck. We have 4 sets. In and stand. And again. In. Push through the heel. 2 more. Final rep. Okay, now we take 4 on the diagonal single reps. That's it. 2 to go. Final rep. Stay down and add 1 tuck. Lift. We have 3 more like that. So press against the heel on your rise. Try to engage the back thigh, the hamstrings and the gluteals. 1 more. Next, reverse it 2 to the back and lift. Now you need to get your balance under control. Your back heel's off the floor. 2 more slow. As you come up, really transfer through the posterior chain. 1 more. Okay. Take it down, stay. Set. All right, so we're all set to hold the weight on the front leg. Bring it in. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, curtsy. Take it back. 3 more repetitions. Cross, watching the knee. Keep your chest lifted. 2 more. Last one. All right, ready for those holds. Take it back. Stay, push the weight more into the front leg. The back leg should be able to lift. Ready? Press. In. 7, 6. Last 4, 3. And step in and shake out the legs. Deep breath. Shake it off. Water your body and come on back with your mat and your glider. All right. I'm going to grab a quick sip of water and bring my towel over. And you guys just take your time. Keep your head above your heart as we come down. All right. All right, right, we're getting ready for some planks. We're going to take the glider and place it under our right foot. Remember, your modifications are just a static kneeling plank or a full plank if you prefer. And we bring our elbows down, slide the legs out one at a time, engage the core by hugging the navel upwards, sliding the shoulders down. We're going to move our glider leg, knee tuck, nose to the knee, lift, 4 repetitions. Breathing out. All right, now we take the knee to the same elbow, hips stay stable. Last 2 and 1. We cross it to the opposite elbow, 4 repetitions. 2 more. Last 1. Drop the knees in on the mat, carefully flip over, step your feet are on the floor, and bring your heels in, arms down, lift into a bridge. Weight bear through your heels right to your big toe. Ready, squeeze up, tightening your glutes, pressing through your heels. Keep your ribs flat, rear tight. And you're going to put the weight on your big toes so your knees don't open up. We have 2 more. All right, take your right leg in the air, 4 repetitions. Push. 2 more. Hold it at the top. Keep it there. Lower down slowly and lift slowly. The key here is not to let that hip drop. Feel the glutes. The core is active. The hamstrings are active. 1 more rep. Then you hold it at the top. Little press up. 4, 3, 2, hold, lengthen and squeeze, lifting, parallel hips. Laterally open that leg. Don't let that hip drop. Breathe, 4 seconds. All right, drop. Pull your knees in. Should feel it in the back chain there. You can roll to the side to come up or through the center. We're going to go back and repeat the other side. So this time, the glider goes underneath your left. You're going to bring your knees to the edge of your mat, elbows down. Try not to drop. Lift and engage the core. Slide 1 leg out at a time. Hold. Using a towel if you like. Knee to the nose. 4. So I'm scooping my navel up. Flexing my spine, same elbow to knee. I'm keeping my hips parallel here. 2 more. Opposite across. 3 more. And back to your center. 4, 3, 2. All right, drop the knees and flip over. Back into your bridge. So steady, heels in, push into the heels, knees, hips, and toes lined up. Lift. Squeeze the glutes, lift. As soon as you begin moving, reconnect to your inner thighs. Put a little bit of weight in your big toes. Don't let the knees separate. Squeeze. Okay? Hold it at the top, squeeze hard. This stays. Ready. Left leg up and down. As the leg moves, the hip does not drop. Keep that lift. And we have 1 more. All right. Hold it in the air, press it up. 3. Stay at the top, lengthen the leg and squeeze the inner thighs. Keep the hips parallel. Laterally open and feel those side core muscles. 4 more. Drop. All right, take a deep breath. Pull your legs in. You can roll to the side to come up or through center. This time, both feet on your glider. Okay, or your towel works well. So toes on. And we come to the edge of our mat with our knees. Again, static plank is totally fine. Feel free to choose that. Knees together, slide out for 2. In for 2. 3 more. 2 more. Try to squeeze your knees together. Last 1. Good job. Okay, slide them out. Hold. Walk to the top of your mat. Walk to the bottom. Tuck your knees. Walk to the top. To the bottom. Tuck. To the top. Rest and hands under the head. Shake it off, breathe. Okay, elbows under the shoulders, bend the knees, shoulders depressed, push weight through your forearms. Take your navel, pull it up, up, up. Gently pull your ribs to the hips. Keep your feet apart. Touch your right foot to the floor. If you're ready, lift the left, or lift the right, I should say. Shift your weight to that side. Feel a little earthquake going on. Touch, lift, switch. Pick up the knees, shift a little more weight to the opposite side. Brace. Touch, lift both. Walk your weight back into your feet. Okay, unloading the shoulders as much as you can. Squeeze your glutes. Lift your navel, tighten up, tighten up. Breathe, count down 4. Knees apart. Sit back, deep breaths. All right, luckily for you, we don't have time for our second round of cave crawls. We're gonna actually go into a cool down from here. So let's come up, facing center. All right, starting with your soles of your feet together. All right, so let's bring the shoulders back over the hips. The knees are open. If it's hard, you can slide them further away. Otherwise, in tight. Chest lifted, open the knees and breathe. From this position, turn your right knee in. I call this a pinwheel. Feet are flexed. Turn your body towards your left. Heart lifted, shoulders down. Gently bring your chest down. Tuck your chin in, slowly resurface. A little bit of flexion and extension of your spine. Allow the breath to flow. All right, we're gonna come down, and this time place your hands under your forehead. And just let your weight shift into that left hip, and then take a breath that expands all the way around the hip girdle in the back. Now from this position, take your left elbow to your mat and slip that right knee back. Reach right through the crown of your head. Try not to crook the neck. Slide it back as far as you can, and then squeeze your gluteal muscles. Open the hip. Activate the rear so you get more out of it. Let the neck relax and lift out of your shoulder. Okay, take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, look down and lift your ribs away from your hips and feel that space you create in between your ribs and your hips getting bigger, and then breathe into that space. Now circle away. As you come around, grab that right leg. Now you can take, I'll start with the modified version, lengthening out the bottom leg. Take it in and then just shift weight into both hips. Okay, both sit bones are down, chest up. Adding on opening to the side if you like. So those of you who are more advanced in your flexibility, just tuck that leg in. Today I'm going to keep the moderate version. Go for it if you're ready. But open up, and once you're here, expand with the breath. Okay, let's start with our left turned in. Turn your torso to face this leg. Lengthen out through the crown of the head, and we're ready to take our time, letting our chest go down first. As you come up, tuck the chin and roll. We'll do that one more time. Just enjoy it. Noticing the imbalances in my body. One side's a little tighter. This time we come down, rest our hands under our forehead. Once you're here, shift weight into that right hip. Take a deep breath. Expand the hips and the back. As you push up carefully, take your right elbow to your mat and slip back your left knee. Now you want to take that hip to extension, so you need to push it back a fair bit, then get that extra gluteal squeeze. Now to make this feel amazing, you're going to add that reach, and you're going to lift the ribs away from the hips, eyes follow down, and now take that full breath. Keep squeezing, keep activating your glutes, and you'll get much more out of the stretch. And now all the way around, we're going to bring in our left, so you straighten your right. All right, you're going to take the weight and shift it into both sit bones, then lift up strong, and now you can direct the knee across the body and open and breathe. Try to create lots of space for that breath. Taking your legs and opening. Hands behind your back, toes up. Lift the hips and just hold the hands back there. Turning toes up, knees up. Let the heart lead. And then you're just going to use assistance from your upper body to hinge forward. So you can see I'm not rounding. I'm going to keep it out of my spine. It's at my hips. So your adductors and your hamstrings should be feeling this. Push your heel away. Really try to get in there. All right, then we're going to just take our body, lengthen the fingertips and turn to your right and just take it wherever you can. It can be your thigh, your shin, or if you can, your toes or the front. I'm going to just keep it in front and I'm going to assist with my back arm. Keeping that open feeling in the front of the body. Circle, circle, and then change. So we turn. We're going to go as far as we can. Hand, shin, floor, toes. This is my tight side, so I feel this one. It needs a little extra love. All right, tighten quads to get that extra bonus in the back thigh stretch. Now circle, bring the legs together, shake them out. Bring your legs in, take one more inhale, filling up. Positive, great energy coming in, bring it down, take a nice deep breath in. And I thank you so much for joining me today. Have a great day.